Testing. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty then. Alright, we got this. We know what we're doing. I'm a professional. I'm a professional's professional. Sometimes when they see my face, they know. Professional! Here we are. We're in professional mode. Professionally breaking things. The heck did I knock over? Oh, it was one of the caps from the side of the chair. This chair, for some reason, the caps come off of it. I don't know why. I don't think we're ever gonna know, but that's okay. The less we know, the better we are. Right? Isn't that a thing? Isn't that what, that's how you're supposed to live your life? No less. Less you know, better it is. More, betterer, less knowerer. So today, what are we doing here? Yeah, we're sitting here. We got our face in the sauce. We're saucing it up. We're doing the thing. Today is a little bit of a chat. We're gonna be hanging out, doing it simple today. I am gonna pull up a tab for all the latest Stern Pinball. I know we're really behind, but I think I want to be last to all of these things, because then it gives me a lot of time to digest what we're looking at here, to digest Pokemon, to digest what is going on in this universe of pinball. And I think it's a really good thing. We want to be slow and steady here. I think it's key to be slow and steady. Excuse me. It's nice to be the first one, yes, but I think first is last. Honestly, if I'm going to be strictly honest with you and myself, first is last, and last is first. I know it might sound crazy, but I think it's one way to live. I think it might be my favorite way to do it, honestly, because I think this is important. I think it's important to talk about this. I think it's important to look into Pokemon Pinball, to chat about what we think about Pokemon Pinball, and then play some pinball afterwards, of course, while we're chatting about it. But most importantly is chat about it. Get the Pokemon, let's get Pokemon out there. Pokemon Pinball is a thing. Everybody better be ready, because this is the real deal. Pokemon is a pinball machine now, and Pokemon wants you to play it on location. This is a key factor here with Pokemon Pinball. Pokemon Pinball is not meant to purchase. Yes, I know Stern might have another idea about that, but in my opinion, Pokemon Pinball in general, is not for home use. This is too expensive for home use. Yes, you might be thinking to yourself, you're sitting there like, hey, but you have one at home. I have one at home because I want to show the world what pinball is. But what I want you to do is I want you to go out there and I want you to play pinball on location. This is just a way for me to connect to you guys, to show you what is possible with pinball. But then at the end of the day, I want you to take what you got here and I want you to go play pinball. Maybe you play pinball in VFX, Pinball FX. Maybe you play pinball in strange places. But I mainly want you to try and go out there and play some pinball. I want you to go out there, play pinball with people. It's time. Go out. When you actually go out and play pinball in the real world, you'll realize that pinball in the real world is one of the funnest things you can do. I think real world activities are fantastic. I absolutely adore real world activities. That's why I like Magic the Gathering so much. I think it's a very important piece of things to do. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look at the trailer maybe a little bit. we're gonna like kind of look at all the photos of this game so we can kind of see what's going on. So I can give you guys my opinions on what I think about Pokemon. And I want you guys to tell me whether you hate it or not too. Like if you're like, hey, Pokemon is poop. Tell me. I want to know what you hate about it. I want to know why you hate this Pokemon. But here, let's go over to the website thing. I think I have this set up right. I have everything set up right because I'm the best. I'm the best around. Nobody's better. Okay, maybe somebody's better. There's probably plenty of people better than me. All right, so this is what we got here. Look at this cute, this little Pikachu. Look how cute this guy is. I just want to kiss him right on his little yellow head. All right, that'll probably be the first thing we do. We take off the... Oh, Alakazam is in the background too? Oh, I really like Alakazam. Alakazam is an awesome character. You got Charizard, Alakazam. I forget the name of this one. I think this is from... I forget what set this is from. This is a evolved version of fossil Pokemon. When you get the fossil, you can evolve it. Oh, Slowking. That's not Slowpoke. That's the one with the big thing on his butt. Big shell. Slowpoke is such a fun character. What we got here? This is a game. This is a very, very, very good game. This right here, this Meowth, like bash toy, just seems like an absolute blast to smash. Smash and grab. Just smash up Meowth. Meowth. And then these targets look like the catching targets. That's what they look like because there's purple targets you have to hit. I think the battle is part of it too, because if you guys don't know, because there are some similarities to the pinball game, the Pokemon pinball game. The Pokemon pinball game, when you have to catch a Pokemon, it is very similar to like this battle thing, but they use pop bumpers. When you get into a catch mode, what you have to do in the game is you have to spell the word catch. So you have to hit the Pokemon. You have to physically hit the Pokemon 3 times to do it. But what they did is they put purple lights on the field. So anything that's believed that's flashing purple is what you have to hit. So if these battle targets turn purple, these are things you have to hit. And like I was saying in the other game, it was a little bit different because you had to hit the pop bumpers in order to unveil the Pokemon. And then you had to spell the word catch by hitting the physical Pokemon 3 times with the Pokeball, which spelt out the word catch. So they have brought in that over in here. Let's see. I wonder if they have an image of that. Look how cute this art is. Just phenomenal. Having the Pokemon company just like make sure that this is all them was so smart. I think it's in. Is it in this video? I think it might be in this video. Hold on, let's... My ears. Please. We don't need all that. Where they're looking at the catch thing. Yeah, all right, here's a catch sequence. Pause that. Alright. Get out of here. I scrub back. Capture Caterpie core, blah blah blah. Oh goodness, come on. Now it's gonna load on me too. This thing is the worst. Need to scrub through here. All right, so rival battle. I want to see if I can get to the... They don't have the catch moment on there, I don't think. No, it doesn't say the catch. But there's a word that you have to spell out, and it's catch. Just believe me on this one. But what you're looking at here, it's just... This art, by the way. Like, I can't wait to see the different biomes. I think there's 4 different biomes as well, according to the playfield. I think I can get closer in on here. Open image in a new tab. Nope, that's not the image we want. I want this one. Open image in a new tab. Okay, here we go. Okay, so as we can see here, yeah, so everything can turn purple, it looks like. So if everything can turn purple, we're golden. Yeah, you're going to be able to smash it out of the park with this. This game is going to be so good. This is a pro, too. This is not a premium. And you can tell that this is a pro by there's no whirlpool. Unfortunately. I think so there's an Ultra Ball. There's an Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball. Why can't I think of what the name of this one is? Pokeball. Ultra Ball. Oh, Mega Ball? Maybe? Oh, maybe it's a Mega Ball and that's the Ultra Ball. I might be getting them confused. It's been a while since I've... Why am I getting that confused? I feel like the black and yellow one is an Ultra Ball. But that's just me. I like Snorlax down here. I like... This is kind of fun. Jigglypuff here. Ditto over here. I want to know if there's... Because I remember seeing somewhere that there was a singing Jigglypuff. I think on one of the pop bumpers. But I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see a singing Jigglypuff anywhere. Or he was in the grass, maybe? We got a Butterfree. Oh, this, I forget his name. He's more of a the newer set is harder for me to remember. Oh, a Hunter's on the playfield over here. A Wombuffet, I think that this is called. Is this Slowking? Slowpoke. There is another one on the on the backboard, I believe. It looks like a Jolteon, and then there's a Paris. I like this guy. They like, you can tell that they pick Pokemon they like, because there's some really oddball ones on here, like ones that like aren't particular to Gen 1 either. Arcuno, Pikachu, and Pika. So Pika is like the... Oh, they got a Pidgey. It looks like Pidgeotto. That looks like a Pidgeotto in here. So it's kind of cool. It's like flying. They put the flying Pokemon in there. That's kind of cool. And this might be a Nidoran. This is actually the only Pokemon that has a male and female version. It's Nidoran and Nidoro. This is Gen 1 Pokemon. Why do I not remember that? Oh, is a Cubone here? Oh, how cute. Gengar, right center stage. Gengar is like my favorite Pokemon. I wonder if they have a Ghastly on here too. Because they have, this is the only, I think the only Pokemon that have two forms of itself on here outside of Pikachu is the Gengar. Oh no. I like that Machop. Do you get Machop, and Machamp just straight down? Machamp is another one of my favorite characters. I absolutely love Machamp. Machamp is just the coolest. That guy can that's beating up everybody. Rock fighting Pokemon. I like that Chansey is like your ball save too. Chansey being a ball save is just really, this is so clever. They used, excuse me, Chansey is that. I don't understand why they use the word team. I guess that makes sense. It's a lot smarter to use that wording instead of like poke. Like you can't, Pokemon would have been too much. Because you could have done that, I think, and then it's 4 inserts, but then that's just too much. It's just way too much crap. Honestly. I like the way these look, though. This looks really, this gives a, like, I love there's always a lightning bolt on the playfield with a Jack Danger game. And it's always by the flippers, if I'm not mistaken. Like the other one's in the danger room. It's like almost like these lightning bolts are his little this looks like it might have been where one of the rollover targets might have been. Was right here in this light. Here. Like this was a rollover. Like the star rollover. What's up, Space Junk? How's it going? How you been? How's life treating you? I'm just going over to playfield. I know I'm late to all of this, but I'd rather be late because then we can have a really good discussion together. And that is what I'm looking for. Is a together discussion. Because I feel like we've all digested a lot of this at this point. Like, I know I've certainly digested way too much of this. This is like, this theme is just smashes that out of the park for me. And then we can talk about what you guys think, what you guys are thinking about. Are you guys buying one? Do you have orders in on one? Is the LE going to 1 billion? Oh, there's a little Bellsprout here. I love finding the little Pokemon that are just hidden. Pro all the way. Pro is such a good choice on this machine. This is the Pro. I think without the spinner, you're fine. The only thing I feel, and other content creators were talking about this, is the capturing might be a little bit easier on the LE because you just gotta shoot it in right here, literally. Whereas on the Pro, you have to make it up this ramp, at least to here. which I really like the way they set up this ramp. This ramp is beginner friendly because it's steep, yeah, but it turns into this trough that you can just fall in air and you can still get it going, which I really like. And you do not need this moving Pikachu. And I kind of hate that this isn't just a kick out. I wish they would have allowed this to be here on the Pro, that you could still get into the Psyduck and pop it out. I think that would have been really cool. But it's just another drop target, so it's going to be a different way to play. I think it's going to be interesting. And you don't really need the ball. The bowl is actually like almost, it's like an afterthought in this game too, which is really interesting that there's a diverter there. So this bowl is non-necessary. They really did a great job with, and then you have all the sculpts. You don't have a moving Pokeball, who cares? You don't have a moving Pikachu, who cares? I would feel the only spots where I'd feel like I'd be missing is right here under the capturing the Pokemon, not having that capture subway system that shoots out on the Psyduck. I think that's really cool that it shoots out this way. Does the bowl bypass the in lane, or is that what the diverters are for? I think the bowl does not bypass the in lane. It moves it down so it doesn't hit this switch. Yeah, I believe it. Let's look at it actually. We can pull that up. Let's look at the LE one. Because if we look at the LE one, well, that's like basically with the expression lights and everything else. Open that in a new tab. Let's have a look. Yep, bypasses the in-lane switch, 100%. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Completely bypasses it. Which is nice. Tom.com, what's up? This is just beautiful, though. This purple looks so good. Like there's an Onyx in here too. Snorlax, Onyx, Sandshrew, that's the evolved form of Sandshrew. They could code it differently as it will affect getting the team letters in lanes, or maybe they already did. Oh yeah, it'll definitely affect it. But this is part of Squirtle's thing. I don't think this has anything to do with anything else. Like right now, this doesn't seem very useful. And it does pop up to have a ball lock here, and there is a ball lock on the Pro version. There's a right here. Here it is. This is where it'll lock the ball. That'll say you caught the ball. Okay, so back to the diverters for the ball. Do you think the diverter allows you to hit the in-lane switch? Oh, I don't think so. Bowl is meh. I agree. It's meh in Star Wars too. I really like it in Star Wars. I'm the weird person that likes the bowl. I really like bowls. I don't know what it is. I think it's really fun. Yes, the diverter does hit the switch. Oh, so this will hit the switch. Oh, okay. I was misinterpreting what you were asking, Space Junk. My mistake. My brain doesn't work all the way. It's old. Oh, there's a different piece of plastic here too. If you see this plastic, because of the bowl, the light moves forward. So it's actually going to light the table a little bit differently. See how the light is down here on the Pro, on the sling, on the sling, on the LE, it's sitting a little bit higher and it's open on the bottom. That's interesting. Just because of the bowl, like it really changes the way things are sitting there. Like other than that, you just get the moving Pikachu and the moving. I think this is huge though. I think having this subway for the Psyduck is really cool. I think this is the best part of the whole thing though, right here. The signatures. Having Jack Danger and George Gomez sign the playfield, have them signing it. I think it's really cool, honestly. It's nice to see that. I wonder if they'll leave the Master Ball only for this version of the machine. I think the Shooter Rod, you might get an Ultra Ball, or I think this is a Mega Ball. I can't remember. I would like it to be a Premier Ball. Honestly, I don't know if you guys know what that is. A Premier Ball it's an all white ball with like a red thing in the circle. So it's white on the bottom, white on the top, and then this black spot in here. it goes around, is all red. And that's a Premier Ball. You only get a Premier Ball in the game when you buy 10 Pokeballs. You buy 10 Pokeballs, you get a Premier Ball. I think that'd be cool to have a different ball for the other machines, but logistically, I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do. I think it would be cool if they left the Master Ball plunger only on this machine. I think that's really, because that goes with the theme of why they went with the purple rails, because that's the Master Ball's colors. The Master Ball is purple, red, and white. I really like it, though. I think they did a bang-up job on this playfield. I think this is going to be such a blast to play. Like, you can just tell the game looks like fun, and especially from everybody playing. I think this is like one of those timeless games. I know that might sound kind of crazy to say aloud, especially this early on, but it feels like it's going to have like that timeless feel. Like it's just going to last a long time, and you're going to have a lot of fun playing this with all types of people. I can't see this game not being, and then as it develops, it's just really interesting what they've done. They've really done something here that's and I know a lot of people are saying this doesn't feel like a Jack Danger games. I'll just say off the bat, listening to people talk about this game, they're like, "Oh, it combos. It's really smooth. It has like this really fast combo-y feel. It feels good to shoot like that." That's not George Gomez. that's Jack Danger. That is a Jack Danger feel. And then Gomez is where it's where it feels a little bit more like it's a little bit more structured. So I would say this is almost I'm almost pressed to say it's like 50-50. Or like a cleaned up Gomez. Like Gomez cleaned it up. Like I'm saying, I would say this back ramp is a Gomez thing. Like he put this in here. Like that was him like trying to figure out this back orbit to make it work in a way that feels good. But I would say most of this layout is Danger. Especially the way it shoots. Especially in the Pikachu and the Pokeball. And then in here, this feels like Danger. Because I don't know if you watch the ball when it rips around here sometimes in the center. But sometimes if you hit the ball just right, it does this like whirlpool rocket right back at your flipper. And it's just wild. And then Danger likes magnets on playfields. Right? We got to think. Foo Fighter has one on a premium. X-Men has them on premium and pro. And then this has a magnet. And they're all relatively in the same spot. And honestly, if there's one thing I've noticed from watching people who don't play a lot of pinball, they love when magnets manipulate balls. Because it's just a cool feature to them. Because they don't expect it. You can't tell there's a magnet there. Like, even though the Magneto one basically tells you there's a magnet there, but nobody knows. Especially if you don't know X-Men. But this layout just feels good. Like, really good. I thought this was going to be a star rollover over here. It looked like it. Honest. Like, it really did. But the way you level up the Pokemon seems really interesting. There is a lot to do in this game. I really feel... It's funny. Another thing that's funny that I'm like hearing about this, and I think it's going to be true for Stranger Things as well. I think Stranger Things and this are going to be in the same category years from now. I think they're both going to, of course, I haven't played this, and I played quite a bit of Stranger Things. Stranger Things feels like an Attack from Mars, a Monster Bash, Medieval Madness, and I would consider this to be right in there with those. I know right now it's too early to say, like with code and everything. But I really feel like this game is going to have that timeless quality that those games have. I would even consider Godzilla being one of those, because the more I think about Godzilla is a little bit different. It's very unique. I need to play more Godzilla, really. But it does have like a beginner-friendly layout up front. It's why it becomes a long player. But this game feels like it's going to have a lot of legs. Like, I can't see this game not going long haul. Like people just hammering for this over time, especially with the IP alone. And what do you guys think? What are you guys buying? You guys buying pros, premiums, LE? I know we got a few pros. The LE is beautiful. The pro is great. I love that Magikarp is on the backlash, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this, but Magikarp is my favorite Pokemon. Period. Like there's a hard stop at Magikarp for me. Like no other Pokemon even compares to Magikarp. Everything else is garbage. And even the premium is good. Like they really did a great job. And Pokemon, they're just good at what they do. Oh, there's a ball stop over there? I didn't realize that. There's a stop next to the Pikachu. I didn't know there's another stopping point here. My man, what's up, Ian? How's it going? This game, it's going great, bro. We got Pokemon Pinball in the midst. Like, things are just coming together. I'm really excited. Training? This is where you train your Pokemon. I want to catch them all. There's 182 Pokemon in the game. Oh, there is like some really throwback, like some newer Pokemon. This I think is Sun and Moon. This one, or is that no? That's a berry. Oh, you can collect berries in this game too. Whoa! There are berries in the game. This is huge. I didn't know that. Berries are in the game, confirmed. The berries are being used. Amiga, I think it looks like a very good layout. Jack and George understand how to make a newbie friendly, fun layout. Yeah, Cammy, you could not have said it better. I think they really crushed it. I think both of them together it's making for an experience. It just seems like it's going to be knocked out of the park. You picking one up, Cammy, or no? I know where you're at. It's a little hard to like. I feel like you have to be really like ready for something. Doing good. Just got off work. This job was in the desert? Dude, how you welding in the desert? I really dislike the theme though. Oh, you don't like Pokemon? Oh yeah, this is match made in heaven for me. Pokemon hits on so many levels for me. It's kind of bonkers. No, I'd never pay for anything Pokemon. Makes sense. Makes sense. I can see a lot of people being in that boat. Yeah, that's a real thing. Pokemon is crazy, but Pokemon has got me by them. I love Pokemon. I'm a big Pokemon fan. I've been replaying. Irish, you gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Do I make dumb decisions, Irish? How you been? What you been up to? Oh yeah, I'm gonna catch them all. We're aiming for 182, and I don't know if you guys heard. And then just so you guys know, I know this has been kind of going around, but people have been talking about this, and I do want to clear this up for anybody in here right now, and I'll show you on the matrix so you guys can see this. Where is this matrix? Why can't I see it? I don't just open the thing. Oh my goodness, how many of them are opening here? What is this? Yeah, whatever. Just show me the thing. Okay. Gotta figure out my space situation. I'll eventually get the Pro. Pro's a great choice. Okay, so people have been saying, oh, they really wished that the backlash was mirrored because it wasn't at the event and they didn't really talk about it. But right here, it confirms right here. Right there. Right here. Limited edition Pokemon full colored mirrored back glass. So if you were thinking that it wasn't coming with it and you do have an LE coming, do not fear. You are getting a mirrored back glass. It was just because they are going through some licensing stuff right now, especially with the side armor, which had stickers on it at the event, which are going to be printed on. And they had no mirrored back glass because I don't think that that's final confirmed art yet. So it is subject to change. So the LE is getting mirrored back glass. And if you didn't get an LE, it's gone. You just poof. Yeah, this Pro is a great layout though. I think it's gonna feel really good as a Pro. I think I don't think you could go wrong with a Pro here, honestly. I think this is a fantastic buy. The fantastic buy. I really love Jack Danger games, and Jack Danger and Gomez. It kind of feels kind of funny. Spoiler alert, that this is going to be my 4th game, considering we've gone Gomez, Jack, and now we're going right to Jack Gomez. It's kind of funny that I basically played all. I will have a full play set. I would extensively played all of Jack Danger's games, which is fitting. His games are fantastic. I really like the way he makes games. His designs are some of my favorite. And from watching people play this, this looks like it has a lot of Jack in it because of the way it combos, the way it flows. It has his flow, and it has Gomez's touch. That's how I feel about this. I feel like it has the Jack flow, but then it has Gomez's refinement. That's how I'm seeing it from what I'm looking at. Just because of it's kind of a little loopy. It does some things in here. It's really fun. It looks like it's like I said, sometimes I've seen this shot where it comes in here and it just wraps around in a way that just like, what just happened? Like, that was wild. It just seems fun. I think the game's code is really gonna define this game as it goes forward too. And I think these LEs are gonna sell for a ridiculous number. Honestly, I don't even know what they're gonna go for. It's gonna be insane. And I've said this from the beginning. I've said it numerous times. Pokemon LE is going to change pricing with LEs because, well, at least for this game, like, you're just gonna be like, what? Who would spend that much money? Even pinball people are gonna be like, what in the heck are you spending on that thing? But it's cool. It's a weird thing in Pokemon. Having their signatures on. I think having is this the first Stern game to have 2 signatures on it? Well, that is like part of their LE thing. Right? This would be the first one? I kind of wish I got an LE to resell. You ain't kidding. You can make, what are they at right now? They're at least 20, right? They got to be at 20. I know what's his head put one up for 30, which is, I can see them selling for that all day. Once this becomes a thing, 17 to 20? Oh my goodness gracious. I knew it. I remember I talked about this. I was warning everybody that came in here. I said, you see Pokemon, you better get on the list, because it's gonna be worth stupid money. It's insane. Whoever has number 6 is gonna make a mint. Why is 6 so important? That doesn't make any sense to me, especially in Pokemon. I would say 151 would be the one that sells crazy. Why is 6 so important? Because the first to go for 6 figures. Oh, Charizard. You're right. It's technically the Charizard one. Oh, hot dog. Yeah, whoever gets that. Yeah, that's going to go. Yeah, that's definitely going to go for that much. I would say 151 would be up there too, though. I would say 151 and 6 are going to be the 2 that are going to be like, oh, like, there's money there. That's kind of crazy. You're going to make, it doesn't even know how many plays you put on this thing, honestly. You can put whatever play. Mew or Mewtwo over Mewtwo? No, because that is the exact number of how many Pokemon are in the full Pokedex of Gen 1. I don't know. Or one of the legendaries? Yeah, no, that's just because 151 is your original list. That's the original list of Pokemon. Like, your first Pokedex you ever go through in Pokemon is 151. Because they actually just did a set not too long ago that was 151. Because 151 is only the original Gen 1 set. of the Kanto region, I believe. If I get it. If I'm mistaken, please let me know that I'm a big dummy. Yeah, and the reasoning Team Rocket doesn't have Jesse or James is because they've passed away, so they didn't have their voice actors. Charge is the only one I would guarantee to go over 6 figures, but certain numbers will be higher. Oh yeah, Pokemon is gonna be a really weird Ellie. 6 is definitely, dude. Number 6 would be crazy. Like Pikachu's number will be higher, yeah. And then if there's people that just like specific Pokemon, they're going to be looking for one number in particular. I don't know if you guys follow like how people buy cards in Pokemon, but a lot of people there's a character they like and then they collect that one. Like for me, if I was in, like I have some Magikarp cards that I really love because I love Magikarp. Magikarp is that's my thing. I'll collect Magikarp cards because I really just love Magikarp. Jigglypuff, Eevee, Clefairy, yeah. All of them will be moving for probably, I think you'd see those more on like normal price land where it's going to be the 17 to 20. But when you have that numbered spot, it's going to be crazy. The other starters. Oh, like Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. Yeah, I think Charmander is 1. Squirtle is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then Bulbasaur is 9, if I'm not mistaken. The Squirtle and Bulbasaur might be flopped though. Oh no, Charmander. If number 6 is Charizard, Charmander is 4. Yeah. So then Bulbasaur is 1. Squirtle is 7. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about that, Irish. Oddly enough, I know way too much I like Pokemon a lot. Like it's part of my childhood. It is, this is definitely up there in themes for me. This game is going to be so much fun to play. I'm so excited for this game. It's going to be a smash hit. This game does not look like it's not going to be fun. And just hearing everybody's glowing responses to this game is so beautiful to hear. Like, it's really nice to see Stern take a W here because this game this is going to be a winner. It's going to be a lot of fun to play. There's a lot of good stuff here. This Ellie is beautiful. Excuse me. Honestly, it's I got Pokemon Blue when it came out at 13 years old. So yeah, I've seen it all too. Oh yeah, so you're in the same boat as me. I think I think I have Blue. I'd have to double check, but it's over there. I'm pretty sure I have Blue. I have basically all the Pokemon games. I really love Pokemon. And I've been replaying Pokemon Emerald on my emulator. I love my emulator. The emulator is probably my favorite way to play games now because it's just so nice to have. Like, I have a small one. I have a Mayo Mini V4. It's tiny, but it is an absolute blast to use that thing. I love the emulator. And having the old carts are nice, but you got to change the batteries in them. The batteries go bad, so it doesn't save the save state anymore, which is, it's kind of poop, but that's just what happens, honestly. Like with time, you start losing, and then the battery, because it's a coin battery that sits in there. Who is designing Transformers? That's a good question. So Jack and Gomez did this. Could it be? No, Keith has got Fallout. Fallout is after Transformers. Huh. Who would do G1? Is it? I think it's going to be, what's it said? It's not Brian Eddy, because Brian Eddy's working on Dracula. Elliot? Ooh. It's Elliot or Borg. I don't know if they do that. They could do that to Borg. It'd be kind of crazy, though. I think he was talking about working on 3 machines at once. He did Wick. I think I heard that. Yeah, he did do Wick. I think Wick's a phenomenal game. I think Wick is a really great game. I think Wick shoots a lot of fun. If you get the right copy, it's good. Speaking of emulation, the older Pokemon games were in the Nintendo eShop on the 3D. Oh, it was? Oh, so you're able to pick them up before they shut that down? Not sure about that, but I heard that rumor about doing Transformers. That'd be kind of cool. I want to see another game from Elliot. Because we know Brian Eddie's working on the Dracula one, possibly. It's like, this is what we're hearing. It's interesting. This year is going to be jam-packed with games. If I'm going to be honest with you, though, this is the only game I'd own this year. I don't even care what else is coming, honestly, because this game is just, it hits too close to home, and I know how long I'll play this game. I'll play this game for way too many hours, and for way too long, because this hits right. It's the 40th anniversary of the Transformers, the movie this year. I hope the game, oh, it's not based on the movie. It's G1. No movie at all. It's going to be G1. So cartoons. The movies are not going to be anywhere near this pin. I would be blown away if they make that mistake again. They know G1 is where you want to do. And G1 will be beautiful. I mean, the G1. Oh, the G1 movie. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, it's definitely based on that. Yeah, that design, that art style, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to sell. Michael Bay. I was about to say, I didn't think that was that old. So, oh yeah, 40. I should have, my brain is still waking up, Cammy. I apologize. Why did I think Michael Bay? Because the G1 movie had the most rockin' soundtrack. Oh, is that good? I don't even remember it, honestly. Just such a good game. I mean, such a good movie. I liked that art so much. I'm really particular about my art. That's why I don't really like the way the Premium and the Pro look in this game. Sorry, Pokemon, but you should have done better. I don't like what you did here. I do like the design they put in here. It's just too red. Like they went to Pokeball and it feels, I don't know, it doesn't feel that good to me. Oh man, you gotta listen to it. It's the best album. That good of an album? All right. I'm going on my phone right now and I'm going to put it in. It's going in. It's going into the, this is what I'm going to be listening to today. The G1. Where's my music app? There it is. Transformers G1. No, G1 is not going to help me there. Theme tune for the anniversary. This looks like it. Let me see if I can go to the album. Hasbro presents the animated series. So it's from the animated series. If those songs played during the modes and multi-balls, it would be so thrilling. They're probably only going to be able to get like one or two. Just judging on what I've seen from Pokemon, like Pokemon they only have the one song from Pokemon, and it's the main theme. I would highly doubt they have more than one, but Pokemon's also hard because the amount of money they had to spend on this IP is insanity. It has to be insanity. Yeah, it was a season 2 and 3 of the, so it came out between the two, and it's called G1, right? Because what's the name of the, because I have the TV soundtrack here, but I can't find the Beast Wars. I remember that. Devastation, Transform, Siege, blah, blah, blah. I'm not seeing it on here. I'm mainly only getting the what do you call it? It's called Transformers the movie. Okay, let me look. Let's see. Transformers. I really appreciate you telling me this. All right, here we go. I got it now. All right, here we go. Oh, The Touch. That's the song you said. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, we don't want to get DCMA'd. Well, let's hear a little bit of it. What? No, that's in there? What? That song is actually in that movie? You got the touch. Oh my god, I'm gonna love this soundtrack. I already know I'm gonna love this soundtrack. This sounds like the soundtrack of my life. Oh, this is gonna be. I'm excited to listen to this whole album now. Unicorn Melody. That sounds good. Moonbase 2. Megatron Must Be Stopped. Parts 1 and 2. All right, I'm gonna be listening to that today. For probably next week, I'm gonna be listening to that. You can just watch the movie too. It's like an animated music video. That sounds amazing. Looks like I'm gonna have to add that to the list too. We gotta add the Pokemon, the Transformers. I'm excited now. Now I'm excited for Transformers. Even though I am super excited for this. Like this, I am so pumped for Pokemon. I think it's weird how much I like Pokemon as an adult, but at the same time, I think this theme is just gonna knock it out of the park. Oh man. Like I wasn't excited for Harry Potter at all. I think this is the only game I'd own an LE on. But how do you own an LE and not sell it, right? Finally pick the name. Which model are you getting? I like that you finally picked the name though. Which model am I getting? Are you ready for this? This is the big reveal. Do I wait until it comes or do I just tell you? Took some time, yeah. I like that name. I love that nobody else had that name. That's probably my favorite part about that name. Is that you got a name that is like, that's unique as they come. And it's just fun. Oh, I love it. That's the best. Yeah, should I just wait to tell you which one I got? Like, I don't know. Was it an LE? Was it a premium? Was it a pro? Do I have to sell X-Men? We're always selling X-Men. X-Men is gone. If you guys want to buy an X-Men, I got one. Ready to go. You know how it plays. You know what I fixed. You can go back and make sure you like what you see. DM me. Buy X-Men. I'm going to miss X-Men so much. X-Men is one of my favorite games. Honestly. I don't know how anything beats that game. Pokemon might, because we're collecting Pokemon. This is going to be amazing. Yes, I want to collect all the Pokemon. I can't wait till like the timed events for it. I hope there's like an app where it's like, oh, Pokemon just seen, like rare Pokemon that you have to like try and get like the contracts for John Wick. If they do that, oh my goodness, I'm going to lose my mind and I'm never going to sell this machine. The main reason I want to own a John Wick is because of the contracts. If I'm going to be really, really honest. But I'm a one pin home. And Pokemon is going to be the one. I really think they did a great job, though. Is there any model that you would and finally pick the name? Did you pick one yet? Do you have your order in, or you're like, no Pokemon for me? I need to see crazy people play it first. You're like, Pokemon. Who wants a Pokemon machine? I would almost say almost always go premium. But I think the Pro is packed. It would be cool if they had integrated Pokemon Go somehow, like making each machine spawn a Pokemon, bringing in people to the arcades. Well, they know it was, if you, I forget who had it up. I found the pinball machine I want, but it cannot be shown on your YouTube or Twitch. What? What is it, Viking? I'm so worried. What is the name of it? I might already know what it is. Without the Whirlpool toilet bowl thing, the Pro will flow faster. A yes and no, because you don't have to go in. You don't go into the Whirlpool that often. Because here, I'll show you why. Where is it? You see how this here has just drops in? This actually has a drop-in point right here. So it doesn't always go in there. It only goes in there at certain points with Squirtle when you're in Squirtle's modes. So I don't think it doesn't go in there that often. You see it more often go through the in lane. Yeah, that's something that I think some people have missed. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that that's how that works. So I think this is gonna be like the first time where like I would say just the only thing that I see that and other people talked about is because how you catch Pokemon, you can backhand it in here to catch the Pokemon because this ramp lifts up on the premium and the LE, and it's going to be easier to make that catch. To make it all the way up to here, I don't know if you'll be able to backhand that. That's something we'll see with time. I'm assuming you'll be able to because it doesn't have to go that far up the ramp. You should have enough momentum to hit that either way, because over here you get a lock on the Pro. On the Pro, there's a lock here. On the Premium, this lock can lock it, I believe. Bagel bites are ready. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. I have a timer, so I know how much time is left on the thingy. From somewhere else without actually looking. Oh, it's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help us know like what we got, and this is why we're going through this now. I know it's been about a few days now. I wanted to go through this after I looked at a lot of things and after everybody else looked at a lot of things. I think it's a good point in time to talk about Pokemon in like a really full set like this. I'm not a Pokemon guy. Last game I got was the first new unbox game I ever bought, and it was a D&D premium. If I was to get a Pokemon, I'd go premium. I actually like the premium art package the most. Oh, really? You like the premium art package the most? That's interesting. Because as I look at, maybe there's something I'm missing. What do you love about this art package the most? If you don't, oh, you know what I do love about this art package? I think it has the best head art because it's got Charizard, and it has Magikarp, which is my favorite character, and my second favorite character, Gengar. And I love this back class. This is probably the best back class. The LE is the best looking one, period, for me. Well, you ask, and I provide. Pinball Battle. Oh, you want the sexy girl one too? You want the other one? Oh my goodness. Of course. And so actually apparently a very, very good game. Like not a bad game at all. You can get them for a pretty decent price. And there's some that there's two versions of that game. There's the Too Hot to Handle version, and then there's the regular version. So there are two versions. I assume the Too Hot to Handle version is worth a lot more. But because that's just how these things. Then of course BD. What's BD? Speaking of pizza, I'm excited for the upcoming Teenage Printed from Wonderland Music. That's Pizza Shop. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. I think they'd look better if the whole cabinet was covered in the artwork. Yeah, I don't understand why Pokemon did that. I don't know if that was Stern asking that or if Pokemon was asking that. It is really weird. But here's the thing. Of course, forget why you play for a bit and the third helping hand in a bad spot. Of course, forget why you play for a bit and the third. It was 100% the Pokemon people. Yeah. Well, here's the other thing. You never see this really. I see it a lot because I only have one pin. But when it goes in a lineup, you'll never see any of this. Anything on the side, anything over here, you'll only see the back glass and the playfield. And I think all of them look really good when you're just looking at that. I think the LE looks the best for me though. If I was going to buy one, which I might have bought one. Took a bit, but the tugboat got there. Yeah, it's a slow boat. It's steam operated, all right? Viking, but how you been outside of that, all the stuff? You gonna be getting a Pokemon pinball machine? Are you a Pokemon pinball player? If you guys were to guess, which one do you think I would have purchased? Yeah, those legs and rails look good. Yeah, this purple. And I love this Master Ball plunger. I like the curved separation lines between the solid red area next to the yellow Pikachu and the blue sky green grass scene. I don't like the straight line on the Pro with the Pikachu on the orange background. The LE is just, man, that's a yellow pinball. Yes, it is a yellow pinball machine. You are not kidding. It is very yellow. It is as yellow as they come. I just like the way Eevee and Pikachu are like jamming up against one another. They're so cool. You know, I really, that is a very good observation. This color palette is actually not very conducive to one another. This color palette does feel a lot better. Like, cause this is more a tropical biome, and this is like tropical magma for some reason. But this has like the blue and the red just feel really good together, and the round. You know what? The premium's really growing on me. Now that you've said that, you've made some really good points. That looks a lot, but you And I like that there's more red and there's no black in the premium. Another thing I just noticed is there's railings all the way down. So you're protecting your art the whole time. That's kind of nice. They didn't used to do that. Used to be plain over there. There's an interesting couple of pins coming from Vector Pinball that no one talks about. What's coming from Vector? Have you thought about renovating a pinball machine, Joe? Yes, I have. I've gotten the okay to do that too. I do want to do that. Buy a cheap machine, bring it back to life. I would really like to do that. That's something I would really, really, really love to do. Really, really would. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Lost in Space? Oh, really? I don't know what Ned Kelly is. He's an Australian outlaw? That sounds pretty cool. And Vector Pinball, where are they located? What's Vector Pinball? I don't even know what Vector Pinball is. Is that the people that did Space Hunt? No, right? Is that the Australia? Oh, Vector's based in Australia, like a folk healer over here. That's pretty cool. That sounds awesome. And they're physical machines too? All right. That's really cool. That's actually really cool. Speaking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just popped in my head again. Sorry, I have that thing. That's my fault. I still have to fix that at some point in time. It's Vector, right? Vector Pinball? Vector? We'll have a look at them. Hold on a second. Let me move this around. I don't know much about them, but hard pass for me at a quick glance. Hard pass. Well, I'll work for free. If you need some help, I only demand food, roof over my head, airplane tickets, someone to talk to get Gov to get me in. Not much. All right, perfect. Excellent. If you work for free, yeah, come on over, Viking. I can get you over here. That's the 2 games. Oh, so they're only doing 2 games. So this is like the beginning for them. It's actually pretty sweet though, that they're setting this whole thing up. Vector Pinball. Oh yeah, let me look at Vector Pinball. I don't know how this is gonna look. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to face only for a second. I'm gonna type in Vector Pinball. They've had a couple of games before. All right, let's have a look at them. Vector Pinball. VectorPinball.com. Very interesting. You can do custom pinballs. Lost in Space, Ned Kelly. All right, here we go. Let me go back over there. Website. All right, here we go. This is what they do. Lost in Space. So what kind are you thinking about? Renovating or just a plan still? I just don't know which ones I would go with. Oh, they don't really have anything here yet. That looks cool. The art looks good. Whoa, Ned Kelly sounds like he had a bucket on his head. These guys are crazy. I love this. Peter Brick. 8-Ball Fury. I don't even know what that is. This is crazy looking. There are photo gallery links. Oh, there are. Lost in Space. Oh my goodness. 13. Ay, ay, ay. That's a little much. Just text on the link page. Oh, there it is. I'm a dummy. Oh, this is cool. What? The topper's dope. This game looks really cool. That guy's got a nice beard. That's a nice beard indeed. Oh, this looks really cool. Well, instead of renovating, make a JoJo Dojo pinball. That would be the best. We were actually thinking about making a coffee machine pinball machine. Not US. All right. Is that higher than US or lower? That's something I don't know. Oh wow, this is really cool. This looks like something I would play. I'd try it. I wouldn't like throw it out of the. I like that it's a flat playfield. I really love flat playfields. I wouldn't. Such is life. I love that it says that on the bottom. This is actually really. This is. If you had this on location, it would definitely drag some people in. It has a DM. Not even a dot matrix. It has. Like, that's crazy. 10. Oh my goodness. So 10 is 20. Oh my goodness. Oh, so you're looking at like maybe 8, maybe a little less. That's pretty cool though. They don't look terrible. That one looks really cool. Lost in Space. This one looks good too. I don't have any hate. Oh, it's got a cool little upper playfield with bank targets. That's kind of cool. That's interesting. The art is good. I don't hate the art. That's pretty dope. And especially if you live around there, I feel like, yeah, they still kind of stick with the old style. I like this. I would try one of these. $1 US is $1.14. $1.42. So it's like 50 cents less. So if it's 12, we're looking at maybe 8 or 9, right? I guesstimation. That was just a hard guess. Those are cool though. I like what they're doing. I think that's a very interesting company. Thank you for pointing that out to me, Cammy. I really appreciate that. I didn't know. Yeah, probably about that. That's not bad. That's not bad for what you're getting. I would rather buy one used. You can buy getting it cheaper. I really like. You know what? Another company that doesn't get a lot of talk is Turner. I think Turner is doing really great stuff. I really love his Ninja Eclipse. Like, they knocked it out of the park with that game. Marlin's Arcade is good, but I don't like it as much as Ninja Eclipse. Once more than the Pokemon ones, to be honest. Oh, I believe that, Viking. I'm a big Pokemon fan. All right, so what do we think? Our ads are coming in a minute, but maybe after the ads, you guys give me your vote on which one do you think I would buy out of these 3 editions. Does Joe buy a Pro? Is he buy a Premium? Or is he a lunatic? And did he go with an LE? If you could even get one. This might not even be possible. This is such a good playfield. This game's going to be so much fun. If the lady likes it, and I can't catch all the Pokemon, it's never leaving. The last Australian pinball company kind of left a bad taste in people's mouth. Hagen's. They're good games though. They made that Star Wars pin. I love that pin. Although I finally played their Phantom remake and it was really good. Hagen's. That's not the same as the Star Wars one then, right? What is it called? I can't think of the name of it now. There's only like 5 machines. Joe is a premium brand. Oh no, you might be thinking Hankin. That's the one I'm thinking. So Higgins is another machine. Hagen's, because that was the Hagen's is the one where the guy was building them in China. Is that is Vector the one that the guy was trying to build machines in China and sell them places? Is that guy? Because I remember reading about that. Because I remember that. All right, so Viking is voted as premium kind of guy. Nope, that's Mike. Home pin. That's that guy. Okay. That's another guy. Hot diggity dog. There's so many people doing things. Who moved this operation from China to Taiwan? Okay. So you know better than I do. I'm just a big poopy head. If it's a dream theme, then you need a premium or LE. As long as you have the ability to buy it direct, it's not worth paying more for a Scout one. Ah, the ad. All right, we'll wait for the ad to be done. I knew it was coming. Damn, this pinball business seems like a mafia deal. Oh man, it's fitting though, you know. When it feels like that, it's like, oh, what do we got going on here? It's like, oh, pinball mafia. The pinball mafia is coming for you if you don't buy the things right. Yeah, but it is definitely dream. This is definitely dream theme city with designers that I love. Mike actually recently made a deal with Mr. Hankin to reproduce some of the old Hankin games, which might be better for them than making original games. I think you're right about that, Cammy. That's kind of crazy. He's not going to be able to do Star Wars, that's for sure. That's my favorite pin from Hankin. I just love the art of that machine. I would never want to buy any other version. Like that is my grail machine. The Hankin Star Wars machine is a grail for me. That would be a pin that one day I hope I can get that. Bond 60th is another grail machine. I don't think I would put the money into one. This is when I have space. When I have space to have them, those would be like two that I'd be really hunting for with time. Because eventually we're going to start something. Yeah, I grew up playing the Hankin Empire Strikes Back. Love the artwork. You know what I love about the artwork so much on that machine, and not many people talk about this, but that back glass is mirrored. And it's only Vader's head. When you're looking at it, you're Vader. Kind of crazy. Next time you get a chance to stand in front of an Empire Strike Back, have a look at that. Yeah, it's an infinity mirror. Yeah. And you're Vader. You're donning the cowl. I think that'd be for the cowl or a helmet. That's a helmet, not a cowl. A cowl would be Batman's wearing. So yeah, just like you donning the helmet. It kind of represents like Luke goes into the cave. Yes. Yes. Darth Jodojo. And sees himself as Vader. Yep. That's so cool. And the art in that game is so beautiful. I love the playfield. That game is so beautiful. That's definitely one of my favorites by far. I really love that thing. I just can't believe how good it is. All right. Any other things we should go? I want to make sure I'm really telling you guys all the information I know on this. Oh, yes. I wanted to reiterate this one more time. This game does have throwbacks to the Game Boy Advance game. When you capture Pokemon, I don't know if you played the Game Boy Advance game, but what you had to do in that game, I talked about this earlier, but I want to go over it one more time. I'll show you the playfield here. Pop bumpers is how you... Topper predictions? Ooh, good idea. Ad just ended. Did you mention which one you were getting? I was waiting for you to come back finally. That's what I was waiting. I would not have said it while you were in an ad. I was waiting for the ad to end. Of course. Do this for the people. Or it's going to be epic, says Mr. Danger. If Danger says it's going to be epic, it's going to be epic. What would they do with the topper? Let's think about this. But first, I'll let you know which one I got. So we are looking Pro, Premium, LE. So we have a vote for Premium. We have a vote for a Premium or an LE. And the winner is... Someone got extremely lucky. And it was me. I've been on a wait list for a while. I'm an LE. I don't know how long it'll last. I don't really want to sell it. I love it. I'm afraid of it all at the same time. Thank you. You got it. Wowza. Yep. Yeah, I got super lucky. I put myself on a list in like November of last year. So I knew it was when I heard it was coming, and I knew it was definitely coming. I was like, let me put myself on a list. If I can get one, I can get one. And I put myself on a list with Flipping Out, and Zach and them have been nothing but amazing to deal with so far. They have been great, honestly. I've never purchased a new unbox game. I'm really nervous spending all this money on this machine. It feels kind of crazy, and I don't really want to scalp it. Not really in that boat, but I got really lucky here, and I thank the big man who helped me out here. And I'm really excited for it because I think it looks beautiful. Like, if there was one edition of the game that I'd chase, it would be that. This would have fallen into one of my Grail statuses if I was going premium instead of LE. I almost went pro, honest, because I could have gotten it the fastest. But I love it. Most expensive thing I have owned, and if I break it, my unborn child will be in debt. It's nice that I can sell it for, it looks like a profit. It's great to see you so excited about the LE. If it looks like you that deserve, it's folks like you to deserve one. Sorry for voice typing. I love it even better. It confused my brain and broke it. Like, I really, really, like, this game, when we go to, I don't know if I'm going to be able to move this game. I really appreciate that space junk. I really, like, this game is going to mean a lot to me. Typically hold their value pretty well. I have never held a pin that holds their value really well. Honestly, I've lost about anywhere from 1 to 2K on each machine I've owned so far when I go to sell them. Outside of, no, I've only owned one. I lost 1,700 on Foo Fighters. Yeah, I lost about that much. And now I need to sell X-Men, and hopefully I won't lose too much. I'm hoping it'll hold its value. I just got kicked so hard with Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters, like, it was holding itself pretty well, and then right after I got it, it like fell apart. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Foo Fighters, the premiums were going down to like 6K, and I'm like, this is bad. But yeah, and the LE it's just such a beautiful pin. I really, really love this. The main reason this game is going to be really hard for me to sell, if I do ever sell the Pokemon LE, is first the theme. Foo Fighters doesn't deserve that. It is really a great layout. It's not better than X-Men though, in my opinion. I just love X-Men too much. Congratulations, Joe. But remember, Joe, mint condition is only achieved by keeping it sealed in a box. Yeah, there's no way I'm keeping it sealed in a box. This thing is getting cracked open, and we're playing the crap out of this thing. If there's going to be an LE that's 100% used, it's mine. Because I am so pumped. I love the expression. I would have put the expression lighting in the machine no matter what, because it's worth it. I'm not a big fan of the shooter rod, but I do like that it's a Master Ball, and I'm hoping that a round shooter rod I won't hate. I really hope. I wonder how many people will collect them all. I am one of those people. I will be hunting them like a psycho. Are you a topper guy? I don't really care for toppers. I think they're a waste of money. But I do see their value, especially in Stern toppers. I mean, all 3 machines. Oh, collect all 3 machines? That'd be crazy if somebody owns just all 3. That's insane. Use it like 2 cent lady of the night. Yeah, 2 cents. That's all we want. But apparently this topper is going to be blown. If I'm keeping this game, like keeping it, I was just thinking the same thing. You were thinking the same thing, Sino? Like, would anybody really buy all 3 of them just to have them all? I know Electric Bat has 2 coming. They have 2 going to the bat. So if you guys want to play this and you're anywhere near Arizona, go to the Electric Bat and play a Pro and a Premium. I'm having one. I know in Jersey there should be at least one spot that has a Pro. I don't know what location they're putting it on. I think they're putting it on both locations, honestly. are you really into Pokemon? If you don't get them all, you're kind of right. I'm probably not into Pokemon that much if I don't get them all. All right, so I'm gonna have to call out Flipping Out and just be like, all right, send me the Pro and the Premium as well, just so I've caught them all. Like a crazy person. You got to catch them all. Like, if you're not catching them all, what are we even doing here? Like, it's gonna be so good. But yeah, trying to like, back to how I was saying, like the LE is gonna have so much. Bagel bites are cold now. Yeah, they are. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. That's a song that plays when they're cold. It's a cold version of them. Sina, how you been? How's life been treating you? You picking up Pokemon at all? And what are your thoughts on Pokemon? I want to know everybody's thoughts. But this game, if they somehow get the ball, I don't know how they get it to go. That's it. Holy Toledo. That's kind of crazy. All right, there's 2 spots where they can make this happen, where they can make something crazy happen with the topper. There's always people out there with more money than sense. So, of course, there's a person out there owning all 3 and stored in a big... So true. A friend of mine gets a Pro for putting on location. Should be here in a week or 2. Oh, that's awesome. I want to know what you think about it. Sign out when you actually get your hands on it. That's going to be amazing. This is the main reason it's going to be hard for me to sell. I'm going to have a lot of emotion tied to this machine, because the first pinball machine I had at home was a George Gomez layout, which is 007. I adore that game. Then our next 2 machines are Dangers. And now I have the opportunity to own a theme I am infatuated with by 2 of my favorite designers, I would say, on the same machine. This machine is going to get a lot of love from me. I don't think I'm going to be... George Gomez is my favorite person. He's awesome. That's another thing. Like, there is something about this pin that is like, I'm going to want to sell it because there's going to be so much money there, because it doesn't make sense to hold on to something. And that's just going to be my problem. I'm going to let I usually don't let emotion indicate what I should be doing with my money, but in this case it's very hard to not let it happen. I'd be surprised if it doesn't play really well, and they're going to get a lot of the way with the software months after. Oh yeah, this game, from what everybody's saying, everybody loves the way this plays. Nobody wasn't having fun. Then keep it as an heirloom and never sell it. Money is easy to get more of. That's true. So ask me when software is nearing completion. I want to know what you think right off the bat. We want to compare it. Your enthusiasm for the theme is great. Yeah, I love, like, this is just like perfect. Like, I know this IP so well. He was responsible for getting me into arcades when I was 5-6 years old with Tron Arcade. And he was the one to get me into pinball as a 12-year-old with the Corvette pinball machine. What? I think that's one of the other times that there was a bowl on a machine too. Get your machine soon to start streaming it. Me too. I haven't gotten to final payment yet, so I'm just in like that beginning state because I didn't know how this worked. I've never bought a machine like this, so this was all really scary. I didn't know if I had to like all up front. Here it is, like, oh, like, that's crazy. It just feels crazy. For me, Labyrinth was the theme that made me so excited. I needed it no matter what. Labyrinth that's another game. That's a beautiful game. I love what they did with that game. I really do. I'm going to want to catch all these Pokemon though. Like, that's another reason having this machine at home is going to be so important. Because I'm going to enjoy this game so much. My closet encountered with a pinball machine was when my face went through it back. Oh my goodness. It's twice. Oh yeah. He knocked it out of the park with the upgrades to the sound. Jeff from Dirty Pool really crushed it. He really, 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 really crushed it. That's awesome though that finally that he got you into that. Like he got you fully into it. Corvette. I've never played a Corvette. But Tron and Corvette get you in. For me, the game that gets me in, I don't know if I've chatted with you about this finally, but it was Dungeons and Dragons. I love Dungeons and Dragons. That's another game I would 100% own and never let go of. I love the RPG elements in that game so much. That game would be at home for entirely too long. But yeah, this game is gonna mean a lot to me. It's gonna mean a whole lot to me. Yeah, I kind of wish I wasn't tied into it with my emotions this much, because then honestly, how do I not sell it if it's 30? Like 30 is insane. If you were close to me, I would loan swap for your X-Men for my DMD. Oh, I'd be down. Yeah, buddy. I play D&D is my favorite. That'd be cool. I forget that you can do those things. Yeah, I'm far away. I'm far away. That's another part of me. That's why I want to keep the X-Men, but I'm going to be moving soon. I can't have two machines in the house. I was like, I felt like people were behind me and then they scared me. I'm live right now. Is it cool? Whoa. W's. Yeah, you always have to crash for the W's. I'll be done in like 5 minutes. 20 minutes. If you were close. Yeah, sorry about that. It was... People came over. The wife had our friends come over today, which is nice, and that's why we'll be kicking out of here soon. But I love Pokemon. It's knocking it out of the park. They're doing something. Oh man, I love this game. I can't wait to play it now. Now I'm all like pumped up. I'm pumped up for some Pokemon. We didn't get to play. I know we didn't play any Pinball effects today. I was going to do some of the Dirty Pool tournament stuff, but I really wanted to go over this. I really wanted to talk about what was happening with Pokemon, and I wanted to get I want to know what you guys were thinking. I really didn't. I almost didn't even tell you guys what I was going to buy, honestly. I just didn't want to. I don't know. It just feels. I think I'm still getting used to this letting people know what I'm doing thing, because I'm just so used to not doing that, because I never want it to feel like, oh, he bought that one. It's like it's just a weird thing. I'm looking forward to playing it, but the theme doesn't do much for me. I'm sure it'll be a fun game. There's no way it's not fun. It's great to see you talk about it. I started to get burnt out on Pokemon Talk, but it was fun to see how excited you are. Understandable you're getting burnt out on it. Like everybody is talking about it. I want to wait till the end, if not like a week or two later, because I think it's really cool. I'm glad to know that one of the 750 is going to the right person. Yeah, some people, it kind of went to people who knows what they were doing with it. They're just looking to flip it. Money is a powerful thing, especially when it can be that expensive. It's like, oh man, we want to move into that. Like that's a big buy, and it's like a good buy. Like. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't think the money's ever going to be worth it, honestly. It depends upon how good it is. Joe, as a person that has been rich, poor, and all in between, one thing I always regret is selling things that I liked for money. So my solid advice is keep it and enjoy it. Memories are worth more than a piece of paper with numbers on it. Viking. I really appreciate that. That means a whole lot. Yeah, that's especially when you really enjoy something, because it's just money at the end of the day. If the thing brings you something and and it's an enjoyable thing. I think that's the most important part in life. Paper money, it's just a thing that you can acquire more of with time. And I think you guys will see that this, I'm gonna be blown away if I can sell this Ellie. I really would be. I think I told you guys in the beginning, Pokemon would be a game I wouldn't sell. X-Men would be a hard sell, and I'm already having a hard time selling X-Men. But Pokemon is going to be the hardest one to sell. Especially when it's like, it's so beautiful. Like, I'm like, this is nice. If I put a topper on it, you know it stays forever. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. If there's a topper on it, it's probably never leaving. But yeah. Because if this topper is as cool as they're all saying, I'm totally down for it. I think that the topper comes out within a month too. And hopefully they kept it in like the 1,500 price range, which would be really nice if they kept it in. They keep it in that range. Because before I was thinking, I'm thinking, speaking of toppers, that Star Wars one is fantastic. That C-3PO topper is beautiful. You will not tell you're keeping it, but there will be signs. Yeah, sure. You're right, bro. It's like that song. If you like, you should have put a topper. Should have put a topper on it with the C-3PO. And in the Death Star control room, back room, they knocked it out of the park. And the price is so right on that. I think it's $1,500, which is perfect for that topper. People who have seen the topper say it's going to be amazing. I'm still waiting on the D&D so we can unlock. I know. Where's the D&D topper? Like, that D&D topper is so lost in, if I'm going to be honest, I would say the D&D topper is lost in licensing problems. This is my personal opinion. But if this topper does what we think it could do, let's just say they could do a Pokeball with a hologram coming out of it. I think it's going to be an interactive topper. And when I say interactive, I think it's going to do something. I think they haven't really alluded to why there's a lock here on the Pikachu shot. See how there's a post here on the Pikachu shot? Right behind Pikachu, there's a post. Why is there a post there? The theme is Pikachu first. You could use the Pokeball one, like where you're trying to catch a Pokemon. So they haven't alluded to this. I would say because these machines are so Pikachu centric, there is something to do with that Pikachu and the topper. That would be my guess. My other guess would be that it has something to do when you're catching a Pokemon. Because that's the other point in the game where the ball can stop. Is when you're catching the Pokemon or when you go around this Pikachu. And I think the topper is going to be interactive. I think it's a topper that you're going to be able to do stuff with. I don't know exactly what you're going to be able to do, but I'm assuming something happens with it. I'm assuming maybe there's a ball up there. Maybe there's something going on up there where you'll have control over it, especially with the new Spike 3 stuff. I think they're going to try and push that a little bit further and see what they can do. And this is going to be the first full Spike 3 not remastered game. So there's something here. And they've done some really cool things with the C3PO one. I think that's like a Swords of Rage one, just better. But yeah, my guess would be something Pikachu related or catching Pokemon related. Outside of that, I see no other, like, because they could have it where it's like you're catching the Pokemon and it's like a whole animation up there where you're catching it and you can see that it's happening. I wouldn't call a remaster. No. Did I say Star Wars? I meant to say Walking Dead. Yeah, Swords of Rage is still the best. The C3PO is basically the same. It's the Swords of Rage one, but with C3PO. Which I kind of like more. I'm just a big Star Wars fan. The Swords of Rage one is amazing, but I think that Star Wars one is right there with it. And then yeah, I meant to say that the remaster, well, because Star Wars Fall of the Empire is technically not a full Spike 3 game. It has Spike 3 hardware, but it's Spike 2 cabinet. So our first real stern Spike 3 game is Pokemon. This is the first one. So it's nice to see that this is it. I wish I could work on my Star Wars. Oh. I think it does it. Oh no, it only works on the 2017 one. It's because the head unit is a little smaller on the home editions. Yeah. Unfortunately. I wish they made it work for that too. I wish they made that work. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. But either way, it's the home pin. I know, but they're still great. I think those home pins are so good. I was looking at one. Oh, they fit. They have a fitting for a topper. Yeah, they have a fitting, but I think it has less square footage on the top. I don't think it's as bulky because I know the head unit is smaller than a real one. But I don't know if it's just a case of software supporting it. Really? That thing is big. I wonder if they have it. You should put it into Ask Jack. Ask him. Like put that into the Ask Jack thing. Because he might have an answer for you. Honestly. I think that'd be a great question. It's shorter, but the top of it's the same size. I would definitely put that into him then. Because that could be something they could definitely work on and get the code to work. If there's enough people asking about that, I think that'd be huge. Honestly. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to face only. They won't spend the time on the software. Yeah, I don't think so either. It's too much money lost on that game, honestly. That home pin just doesn't have the thing. Good idea, but at least you can ask. I think asking is never hurts. I think it's if they hear from the people, especially the owners, and they know that you're an owner of that machine. I can't see them just telling you to like blow off. Like these people, they love the community. I don't see anybody not liking that community. It might work on the new version of the home pin with the Spike 3 in it. It might. I don't think so though. Actually, here, I'll look right now. Let me find out for it. Let's look right now. We'll go to games. Home pin? Where's the home pin? Is it in a different spot? Is it a view icon? Where is this thing? They got this stupid thing. That's a comic book. Oh goodness, where's the home pin? Oh, here it is. I'm sure positively won't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. All right, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. That's sold out. I guess we got to go to accessories. Let's look at the accessories. The Walking Dead ones are pretty cool. I just don't like shooter rods. I really love the Uncanny X-Men topper. I think that's a really good topper. I'm sure positive a bad word. Bad wording precisions. Let me see. I was like, what is that noise? Let's see. What do we got? Where is it? Has anyone seen the Star Wars topper on stream yet? Yes. I think Joel from Flipping Out had that. I'm pretty sure he did. Where is it? All right, here we go. There it is. 1,500. It's not bad. What are you getting here? Boop, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, no, upgrading the experience of blah, 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 blah. The topper is compatible with Star Wars Fall of the Empire and 2017 Star Wars game. Exclusive. You get an exclusive software experience of Fall of the Empire, the Escape Base and Challenge Mode. I have a Star Wars logo with miniatures of Darth and a Falcon. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, yeah, I'm assuming. Also, 2019 comic edition premium. Yeah, definitely it works on the comic edition as well. It doesn't say it, but I'm assuming it does. But again, I would definitely ask them. Just 100% ask. It never hurts to ask. I'll try and ask too, just so there's more than one person asking about it. It shows some progression details in the LED strip on Fall of the Empire. Yes, it does. Yep. I think it's great. And then you get the extra mode too. I think they really knocked it out of the park with the C-3PO topper. I think they know toppers now. That just proves that they know what they're doing. Yeah, so Pokemon is the first full Spike 3 game. And then we have all the other ones. And I think it's going to be pretty good so far. I think we're going to knock it out of the park. I think they're going to knock it out of the park, honestly. All right, let's do a streaming. We'll raid out to them. Let's have a look here. Streaming in the pinball land. The land of pinball. And we'll raid over there. Where's Twitch? There it is. Found Twitch. Pretty bad at doing all these things most of the time, which is fantastic. I don't know how I'm this bad at these things, but you know how it is. My brain is poop. What can I say? Oh, it's me and Loves. All right, I'll send you guys over to Loves then. Laser, thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for talking about Pokemon with me for the upteenth time. I know you guys have been absolutely bombarded with it. Finally picked the name. Thank you very much for the follow. And welcome to the dojo, where you're going to see way too much Pokemon content for the next year and 5 years. Maybe not that long, but maybe. I might never get rid of it. I might be a crazy person that just loves Pokemon too much. But thank you again. I really appreciate you following. I don't mind. You don't mind as long as it's this monster weird content. We're going to do a lot of things like this, though. We do mix it up now with Pinball FX. Usually today is our Pinball FX day. Thursdays and Sundays are our physical streaming days of pinball. And then on Saturdays, we also do a video game stream. So trying to mix it up a little bit so we have a bunch of different content. And then when new things come out, I'm going to probably wait a week like this and maybe a little bit longer. If you guys think that it'd be kind of nicer to wait a little bit longer. I think it's cool to talk about this the further we get away from it instead of being first on top of it. I don't like being on top of it. I want to consume the stuff. I want to see what it is. I want to give you guys all the details. I want to talk about how you guys are feeling as well. Yo, how's it go, Streamline? How you been? I'm sorry, I'm just about to get out of here, Streamline. But how you been? How's life been treating you? But yeah, this has been amazing. I absolutely enjoy doing this. I liked going over everything that was here with Pokemon Pinball. I think this game is going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm excited to get my hands on one and give you guys all the content I can on it. And hopefully it'll be things that that we enjoy as a crew. I will be selling X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, Premium, Chow. Good busy week. Been trying to dial in Stranger Things. Showed up needing a lot of adjustments. Oh, that stinks. Stranger Things is so good. What an amazing game. I think Stranger Things is going to be a timeless game, honestly. I think that game is going to sell well for a very, very long time. I think Stranger Things is a little underrated on most days. Definitely. But again, guys, Streamline, it's been beautiful chatting with you. Amiga, thank you as well. If you guys aren't following Amiga, go check her out. Finally picked a name. Love the name. Sign Out, Space Junk, Viking, Iron. Everybody has been in here today. Thank you so much for showing up and letting Pinball know that you want to hear more madness out of my mouth. But I absolutely enjoy doing this, and I will continue to keep on top of this and keep bringing you great content the best I can. So till next time, guys, take it easy and toodaloo. Don't forget, we're raiding out. Don't go anywhere. We're raiding. Stay. Don't leave. Don't go anywhere. I feel you leave. You're trying to leave right now. You better not be leaving. Where do you think you're going? You better stay here. You're going to miss that. We're going to head over to Lowe's. Toodaloo.